over 7,000 acres in this gorgeous master plan community, and the winner of the 2005 Best Master Plan Community in the country. I'm in the beautiful Trilogy at Vistancia, 55 plus active adult community. Stay tuned for today's video because I'm going to give you a tour of this absolutely stunning place to retire in Peoria, Arizona. Hi, I'm Kelley Norton, your AZ Realty lady at EXP Realty. Count on me for all things Arizona real estate. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Kelley Norton and they call me the AZ Realty lady, but I'm also the owner of the Arizona Living Group, and my team and I help people that look to relocate to or within Phoenix and surrounding area. And today we're in Peoria, Arizona, inside Trilogy at Vistancia. This is a master planned 55 plus community. It's guard gated and it was developed by Shea Homes in the early 2000s. Now, at the time of filming this, we are in March of 2024. There are no new construction homes available in this community any longer, but we're going to give you an idea of how much homes are in the community. Where's your closest shopping? What are the amenities? Why is Trilogy at Vistancia one of the more high demand and popular places to retire in all of Arizona? So I'm going to bring it all to you right now. Let's go. Now, the two community centers that are offered out here currently at Trilogy at Vistancia is the Kiva Club and the Mesa Club. So the Kiva Club was the original main clubhouse facility. Kiva Club is a 35,000 square foot community clubhouse. And in here you have an indoor lap pool, which is phenomenal, a really big fitness center. I do my best in the video here to give you some images of that without getting the residents in the video, because it's pretty active in there. I've been there in the morning showing homes, in the afternoon, in the evening, and there's usually some people in there no matter what time. So really active community, and the folks are really utilizing all the amenities here in the Kiva Club. Now in Kiva Club, and remember there is the other one, the Mesa Club, which is the newer one, and we will talk about that here shortly. That one was built in 2016, where Kiva Club was the original. So in the Kiva Club, there are multiple multi-purpose rooms where they'll do finance, they'll do lessons on photography, they will do crafting. There's a lot of little community activities that will be hosted there. I think when I had walked through for this particular video, there was actually something on the billboard. They had a seminar on family genealogy, so that was kind of cool. So they always do try and do a lot of different things for the residents here. You also have the spa here in the community, and you also have a fitness room that's more for yoga, for aerobics, so you have full access to that as well. Now, maybe you're not into the whole indoor fitness scene. That's totally fine, because out here in Vistancia, you do have access to the 3.5 mile Discovery Trail, which is a trail that loops around Vistancia. So you do have access to it here in Trilogy, and it does go through the community of Vistancia. So this gorgeous community does have so many amenities. So not only do they have the sports courts, they have V's Tap Room that you can go get happy hour, go have some wine with friends, go sit on the porch and look out at the beautiful golf course. The patio there's absolutely stunning, beautiful bar, beautiful fireplace, and it's got a wood-fired pizza oven in there too. It's just a beautiful restaurant, and do plan on getting there a little early. They do tend to get pretty busy around 4:30, 5:30 p.m. and lunchtime. Right around 11 and noon, V's Tap Room can get pretty busy. So you can do call ahead seating with them. I do believe they still do that. But it can get pretty busy because it's a community restaurant for Trilogy at Vistancia, but it's also open to the public. And so a lot of folks in Vistancia like to use this as well. So I'm here with Alice. She is a resident out here at Trilogy at Vistancia. When did you move in, Alice?
I moved in July of 2023.
July of 2023. Now, what made you decide to pick Trilogy at Vistancia over any other community?
It's just such a safe harbor.
Oh, I love that.
So safe here. And the people are nice. There's always something to do. If you ever get bored, you need to get out of the house. But they have everything to do here.
I love that. Now, where did you move from?
I moved from Ruidoso, New Mexico.
What is it, Rutas, New Mexico?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, well, my son lives here, and I was getting too old to manage that big house by myself, so I decided I'd move here, not to move with my son, God forbid. But anyway, I do have my own place, so.
Perfect,
And
yeah.
it's perfect. It's easy to take care of, and somebody's always has something going, so.
That's wonderful. Nice and easy to meet friends here?
Yes, it is.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for letting us interview you. You have a good day, hon. Thank you. So behind me, you can see some of the beautiful greenery out here at the Mesa Club. Now, this is the newer of the clubhouses out in Trilogy at Vistancia. This clubhouse was built in 2016. I would say that this one is a bit more of the modern feel for the two clubhouses. And this section of the community is a little bit smaller, a little bit more quaint. And most of the homes that surround here are on a little bit of smaller lots and also newer homes for the most part. Now over here at Mesa Club, you can actually catch a cup of coffee at the little cafe, little market cafe that they have here. No big restaurant here, but just a little cafe. So some snacks and a coffee definitely available for you here. There is a fitness center here, full gym. There's also the outdoor pool area, spa area. There are lanes for swimming laps. And there's so much outdoor living space here at this clubhouse. There is a big fireplace, and they also have a big gas fire pit that you can sit down. There's chairs around it, and most of the time in the winter and the spring, when it's not too cold, we do see people out there. I know you're probably laughing if you're from Michigan or Minnesota or New York going, Kelley, too cold? Arizona's never too cold. Well, for me, being a Valley native, yes, it's chilly. And there's been a couple times when I've been out here showing homes and nobody's out here because it is chilly. You know, high of 50, high of 55. You don't see people out here much sitting by the fireplace. So, but now on a day like today, it's 70 degrees out. There's people outside pretty much everywhere. So here at Mesa Club, there's over 17,000 square foot for this entire clubhouse area. And they do have a kitchen where they do demonstrations, they do classes, and then they also have kind of an arts and crafts room where they do a lot of different activities. They have ping pong table tennis that you can use. They also have cornhole that you can borrow and use. And they do have tennis courts out here at the Mesa Club as well. So a lot going on here, and it's nice for you to be able to have two different clubhouses to choose from. So another thing is the bocce ball. So I'll give you a look at it right here. So the bocce ball courts are wonderful and quite the view when you're trying to play bocce ball here at the Mesa Club in Vistancia Trilogy. So Trilogy Vistancia was developed by Shea Homes back in the early 2000s. And they built homes just up until a couple of years ago. So they don't currently have any new construction here in Trilogy Vistancia in these two main areas. You have the area near the Kiva Club, and then you have the area near Mesa Club. But here's breaking news, guys. If you want new construction and you want to be in Trilogy at Vistancia, there is a new community coming, which is Ridgecrest Trilogy at Vistancia, that is also Shea Homes. This community is up in the North Point area, but it's still an extension of Trilogy. Homes are not available yet. We do have square footage. I have a video on the upcoming community. So if you're interested in that, please call me or text me. I'd be happy to keep track of all the updates that we're getting and let you know. And then if you are wanting to go and take a look at models when those come available, then you'll just reach out to me and my team, and we will make sure that we take you in. You are one of the first people that they allow to come in and get a tour. We'll do our very best to see that that happens for you. And we do have to be present with you on your first visit to any new build, model home, open house in Arizona in order for the builder to pay us. So make sure you call us ahead of time, and we will set up an appointment to take you out there just as soon as they are available and doing pre-sale. So one of the things that my clients love the most about Trilogy at Vistancia is definitely all of the lush greenery. So of all the communities that we have out here in Arizona, this one is definitely going to be amongst the top, probably top 5 for the most green, the most lush landscaping. And in the Phoenix area, and definitely in the West Valley, I would say that it's number 1. One of the main differences you're going to have here Let's compare it to Victory at Verrado. Both gorgeous communities, but Victory at Verrado, more of those massive mountains cascading over the Victory at Verrado area, especially the newer home area. Where out here, you can see mountains far away, and if you have some of the western facing lots or even the far lots on the east side of the community, sometimes you can grab some of those mountain views, but they're definitely not right in your backyard. So that's one of the main differences from here to, say, Victory at Verrado. Here, lush landscape, green everywhere, lots of water as you're driving through the community. And then Victory at Verrado, a little bit smaller, and it has more of that mountain view versus the lush greenery, so more of a desert and mountain vibe. Now, Pebble Creek, some sides of Pebble Creek, you're going to have some lush green, and other sides it's going to be a little bit more dry bushes, not quite as lush green. So again, Trilogy at Vistancia, this is Kelley Norton's winner for the best landscape community that you can retire in Phoenix. So the homes here were built starting around 2003 to 2004. One little nugget to know is that not all of the homes here have post-tension slabs. I do another video where I talk about the things that you need to know about living in Trilogy at Vistancia. So make sure you look for that video, and I'll give you a lot more nuggets just like that one on the community and what to look out for, good and bad, about living in this community. And that's what you can expect from my videos. So if you're new and maybe it's the first video you're watching, I'm always going to give you the information that you need to have to be able to make the best decision for you. This isn't me deciding on what community is best for you. This is me giving you the information, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it, so that you can decide what's going to be right for you and for your upcoming move. So with over 3,000 homes out here in Trilogy, there's definitely a varying price range. So let's talk about what it's going to look like if you want to get into this community. So your price range is going to be 500,000 up to about 1.2, 1.3 million, depending on whether you have a desert wash view, a mountain view, golf course view. So the golf course lots, of course, your home will be right there on the golf course, but the mountain is a little bit further away. So you might be wondering, Kelley, how much does it cost to maintain this gorgeous community? What is that going to look like in an HOA due? So out here in Trilogy at Vistancia, it's $840 quarterly. And if you think about it, that's really not that much. I'm telling you, they have the best, most manicured landscape and grass of any and all communities in the entire West Valley for sure. Everywhere you go, everything is absolutely pristine and perfect. And all of your community center areas are maintained really, really well also. I've gone in there several times showing homes. We'll stop at Cafe Salaz and we'll grab a bite to eat. We'll get a little drink and we go into the restrooms and they're in there cleaning them, or they're emptying out the waste baskets. They're constantly keeping things clean. And that's what you can expect out here at Trilogy at Vistancia, just kind of an elevated lifestyle. And your HOA is just a tad bit more, but you're in a guard-gated community as well. So they have security that goes around. There's definitely things that reflect that slightly elevated HOA dues. But again, there's communities in Scottsdale where it is $500, $600 a month, and you aren't getting any of that. So certainly not bad. So again, there's two different sections to Trilogy at Vistancia currently, soon to be a third. Now in the original area, which is by the main gate off of Trilogy Boulevard and Happy Valley, you are going to be coming through the gate there, that whole section, all the way over to the bridge. And when you're in the community, that might make more sense. Right now, it may not, but we'll show you a little bit of drone of that bridge, and it takes you over the road. So you're in the community and the bridge just takes you over the road because there's a road running underneath it there. So what's cool is that you have two clubhouses, two separate sides to the community, and different ages. So over by the Mesa Club is going to be your newer area of the community. And then Kiva's the original area that began in 2004 and went all the way roughly 2010, 2012 for most of the homes in this area. No. So the original area has about 2,800 homes, and the community in total has over 3,000 homes. So, not too big, but definitely kind of a spread out feel to the community because you have the golf course in the community as well. Lots of water areas, lots of grass. So it feels a little more spread out. it feels a little bigger than it is, but that is primarily because of how the landscape is. And because every area is landscaped, it's really absolutely stunning. Now, I know a lot of you have heard that you have to have a blue golf cart if you are going to be a Trilogy Vistancia member. And I can tell you, driving around here, there are not all blue golf carts. So I did a little recon work myself, and I called into the golf club, and they said you can have your own golf cart on the golf course, but you do have to have it approved by the pro shop. So they have a whole list that, you need to qualify, but being a blue golf cart is not one of them. And I've asked residents, I've looked in CC&Rs trying to find the information. There used to be a rule on blue golf carts here, but they are trying to get rid of it. And I can tell you, not everybody has a blue golf cart. So as far as exactly what that rule was, not entirely sure, but I can tell you when you call the pro shop and you call up there to the golf course, they know nothing of it. So it sounds like it's on the outs. All right, so let's talk this absolutely stunning Trilogy golf course. This is a Gary Panks designed golf course. It is a par 72 championship course. This was a 5-star Golf Digest award-winning course. And this course is public, so anyone can use this course, and they do have some memberships available. Now, they have a couple different types that you can get. You can get a weekday. You can get an all week, which is Monday through Sunday. The weekday is Monday through Thursday. For a weekday membership, it was $2,500 rate for 2024 for an individual and $4,000 weekday for a couple. And then it was $3,200 for a full week and $5,100 for a full week couple. So $3,200 individuals. So there are memberships available. So when you close on your Trilogy at Vistancia home, there's a couple things that you might want to be aware of on your closing settlement statement. One of those is going to be that capital improvement fee. So out here, it is $33.60, and that's typically a buyer charge. Now, everything's negotiable, but usually we see buyers paying for that capital improvement fee, and it's a one-time fee paid at closing. So with all the greenery, this does fall into a community facilities district, the CFD. If you've watched my other videos, you've probably heard me talk about this. It just means that your taxes can be slightly elevated. And I will go over with you what to expect for different square footage and pricing for the taxes. That way you're prepared. What size home can you get out here in Trilogy? Well, you can pick up a home as small as 12 to 1,400 square feet, all the way up into the 3,000 square foot range. So the lot sizes are going to vary on that. The pricing is, of course, going to vary. But at the time of filming, there was a home that was selling in the Mesa Club area, so the newer section, about 1,400 square feet. And that home did have a golf view and was selling in the 500 range. So out here in Vistancia, which is the master plan community that Trilogy resides in, there are a few grocery shopping options. So you have the Safeway, which has been here from the beginning. So the good news is there is another grocery store coming soon. This is going to be one of those big giant Fry's Marketplace or Signature Fry's. I'm not sure which one is the correct name for it. But this is going to be located just about a mile down the road from the community. So as you come out the main gates, you're just going to head north, and the area where this is being built is called 5 North. It's located off of the 303 and Lone Mountain. And they're going to have some little kind of boutiques and small little local flavored type restaurants in the area. No big chains that I've heard of because they don't want that. But I have heard that it's going to be a nice, quaint little shopping area and some places to get another bite to eat, which is great. Now, if you're looking for your main shopping, you're looking for a Costco, you're looking for a Target, a Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, and any of those bigger chain stores, those are going to be at Lake Pleasant and Happy Valley. We can show you that on the map here. It's about a 15-minute drive down out of the community into Peoria, and you're still in Peoria and Vistancia, but you are in the very far northwest corner. So you're just going to have to head a tad bit east down Happy Valley. It's a straight shot. You do not have to get on the freeway to get to the shopping area. There you're going to find a super Target, and you're going to find over 75 places to eat, from fast food all the way to restaurants. If you go a little further east, you are going to find more of a fine dining steak and seafood restaurant that is also available for you at the corner of 83rd Avenue and Happy Valley. And that is Bourbon and Bones, and that's relatively new out here in Peoria. It's only been open about a year. One thing I want to point out is you can hear all the pretty birds, maybe through the mic, maybe you can, but I feel like the louder I talk, the louder they start to sing, which is kind of cool. Another thing that you may hear while we're out here is the jets from Luke Air Force Base. Even though we are on the far northwest corner and we're pretty far away from the base, they do actually fly around in this area, so something to be aware of. So maybe you are still working, or maybe you want to be kind of in a decent drive to the airport for whatever the reason might be. The Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport is about a 45 to 50-minute drive with no traffic, at about 10 or 15 minutes if you are looking at picking someone up during those peak traffic times. And in Arizona, your peak traffic times are really going to be that 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. And in the morning, it's going to be that 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m., sometimes even as early as 6 a.m. It just depends on exactly where you are and what highway you are driving on. And to hop on the freeway to head to the airport, guys, the freeway is only about a 4-minute drive, 5-minute drive outside the community. So you really are close. And that is the Loop 303. The 303 will connect out to the 10. So if you want to go out to California, you just hop on the I-10, head west, no problem, you're there. And don't forget, Lake Pleasant, it's the other direction to the north. And that right now is going to be about a 15 to 20-minute drive. And if you want to go to the Paloma Park, where they have more pickleball, they have the catch and release lake, and they do have a little trail around. And it's a great place if you want to take grandkids there, because they do have a big play area, splash pad, and there's even a nice big dog park there. So although Vistancia and Trilogy are pet-friendly communities, you do have that option when you're over at Paloma as well. That's only about a 12 to 15-minute drive. I hope that you enjoyed this video about living in Trilogy at Vistancia and the community tour. Again, I am Kelley Norton, known as the AZ Realty Lady and the owner of the Arizona Living Group. If we can help you in any way with your retirement home or relocation out to Peoria or anywhere in the Phoenix area, please feel free to reach us. You can go on our website and fill out a contact us form, or you can always call or text the number on the screen here. Thank you so much. Have a great day.